We are live.
Yeah,
we are
We
live.
doing the intro. We just ripping.
let's just rip it, man.
Like
Ready
a
to
fart.
There you go.
Let loose.
All right. Well, welcome Miss Kiki from the Deep Throats podcast crew, or Deep
Hey,
Throat Conversations podcast.
Deep
That
Throat.
part, the deep throat crew.
Deep Throat crew.
Hey, y'all, my mom,
That's wrong. That's
hey, y'all,
wrong.
my
I
mom was like, "Are
apologize.
you guys gonna?" My mom asked me. It sounds so crazy. She's like, "Are you guys gonna get back on to the Deep Throat?" I said, yeah." Soon.
Y'all didn't think about when your family gonna be watching y'all, and like y'all didn't think that name
Man.
through. Like, damn, everybody gonna be talking about,
That's-
hey man, did y'all
Right.
catch that deep throat? At the family reunion.
Right.
Deep
Hey man,
Throat.
shout out to all the new subscribers, man. We appreciate you. That was
Indeed.
wonderful for the new year. Y'all did us right, man. We got that 705 in the clutch, man.
706.
Okay, and
706. Oh,
706.
dang.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
got an
That
extra one.
must have been
Took us 4
talking
years.
some good shit.
We on our way, man. We on our way.
Shit.
We gonna make
About
it big.
goddamn time.
Hey man,
Right.
2
Yeah,
more
it's got-
years, I'll be on fries.
2 more.
Shit.
Yeah. Right.
2 more
Right.
years.
Right. Goddamn it.
Watch out.
Right.
Hey, it's kind of hard to find people fucked up.
Yeah, that's somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. We got our crew. We got our crew. We got
Yeah,
folks that's
die
rocking with
hard.
us. So we got our-
Yeah. Diehards, man. And the new
Yeah.
motherfuckers is like, I don't know how I ain't knew about you. That's what I'm
That
saying.
part.
They fucking with us, man.
that part.
Yeah.
They fucking with us, man. They
Big
this
time.
shit they limiting this shit because fucking cuss words.
Sorry. You want to jump into put the
Let's get it, man.
the tagline up? What we want to get into first?
Oh, Chapelle and the Dreamer.
Back. He's back.
Yes, sir. And he broke his promise. I'm happy. He said I will never say anything about trans people again. And I was like, thank you for lying, my dude.
Yeah.
Because
he
that
went
opening,
in. My
yeah,
God, he went in.
that opening Jim Carrey bit.
Mm, mm. All that. I mean, everything landed, man. Everything
I
landed.
knew
in this shit,
I
man.
knew for a fact. I'm looking at Jim Carrey, but I had to call him this. That's how trans people make me feel. I died fucking laughing.
He
Everybody,
kept
they
doing
didn't
it
know
too.
what to do. Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know how to react. It was like, I want to laugh, but I don't want nobody to catch me on camera laughing.
Man,
Because
fuck
he
all
told
that,
folks, he
man.
was like, this joke ain't gonna go over well. He's like, it doesn't do well. He's like, this next joke doesn't do well, and he did it, and the shit was fucking hilarious, man. He was,
That welcome to your watery grave.
people are so sensitive.
What's
Yeah.
the killer is that he started out was like, "Oh, my wife hates this joke," but then he
Yes.
wrapped it back in to where his wife had to tell that joke if he died.
Man, yeah,
Genius.
yeah.
genius.
I think the thing for me though was because I'm watching it. My sister, she Filipino. My sister, I don't call her my sister-in-law. She Filipino.
Mhm.
When that motherfucker said, "Yeah, I'm trying to get to my wife's phone," and he said,
I
"I
did till she
realized I got
sleep."
that facial recognition." Said all I did was this. And he said the shit open right up. But then she got a hold of my phone. I said, "Bitch, how you get in my phone?" All I had to do is press my nose and go like this. Man, I fucking lost it.
Man,
I fucking lost it.
he went in on his wife. He went in on handicapped folks. He went in,
Yeah.
just on everybody.
Little Nas X.
Oh,
And
that
the-
was
it's-
genius.
Yeah,
That was
the way
genius.
So if
he
he
does
went
it
in on
though.
all them, why did trans feel some type of way? Like, get some tough skin. Y'all gay and y'all being other people.
You
Like,
take a
people
dick,
gonna
but you
say
can't
shit.
take a joke.
Yeah,
Right.
that part. And
Well, I
he's going in after him, because he's with them. And he was like, I want to include everybody. I don't just make fun of, trans people. I make fun of handicap, my wife. I make fun of everybody.
Period.
Everybody's going to get it.
Well, I
I want to
think
be
that-
all inclusive. Here we go.
I think the most important part of it was, it was about being inclusive, but it was also to show these motherfuckers like, hey, everybody else can take the fucking joke.
Yeah.
Because the politician, he was in the audience, darn
Yeah.
laughing. If you
Yeah.
watch the end, Lil Nas X, they got him in the fucking picture. when he said it's some Arab dude doing some funny ass dance. Seen that guy was in the fucking pictures. You know what I'm saying? And it's like just this one group of people that's like, oh no, it's just, man, stop that shit,
It
man.
said
All of it,
Dave. You saw the. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you saw the article. It said Dave's continuously punching down. How's he punching down?
man,
You know?
listen,
Go ahead.
when we get to a point where you got groups that feel like you can't say shit about me, but I can go there and laugh at everybody else, because if it was a bunch of nigga jokes,
Right.
right. If it
Falling
was
out.
there you
Yeah.
go. If it was a
Yeah.
bunch of nigga jokes, motherfuckers laughed at the Asian joke. So that's the angle that I like that he took with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to a point where we can't say nothing about you, and I'm just gonna say this without saying, you know what I mean, then we can't. If we can't say nothing about you, and it gets to a point where these names like, oh, you anti this and you homo that and you got this phobia, then we can't question when you start doing the moral shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
Right.
it's a lot of them doing immoral shit, like tricking men all the time, tricking straight men.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even. I
wouldn't
would
really keep it 1,000.
right, but I was really trying to pull another group into that. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying, we got one group that's acting like certain things happen on a particular date. They don't want to talk about nothing that happened before that date and why people are why this group is responding to them the way they are. And then they mad because the rest of the world is seeing this shit. Oh, these young students are acting like this as if they can't see. No, that water ain't wet. And you an idiot for thinking the motherfucking water is wet. What?
Yeah.
That's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But that's because they've been getting away with shit for years. I know motherfuckers from New York, you know what I'm saying? And they'd tell you who the owners of those fucked up abandoned buildings was that they was renting out to people in New York in the 80s and shit. Those slumlords. They tell you who that was. Look at the music industry and who take advantage of who. You got motherfucker that was on the Breakfast Club saying, yeah, I know that hip hop is I know it's demeaning but hey, I got kids to feed. You understand what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna keep cutting that check. I'm gonna keep taking those points off those albums and keep raping these kids who don't know no better. I'm gonna buy them some Adidas and a couple gold chains,
right,
and send them back to the projects when I'm done with them. But
you can make all kind of fucking. You look at Sarah Silverman. The shit she said about black people, turn that around on her people and see how it would be. So again, my thing is, fuck the bullshit. Ain't nobody that important to where you can't be made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Davis standing on, and he's not gonna let that go. He went
Right.
all over the board, man. How do y'all think about what do y'all think about that whole how he handled the slap?
I loved it.
The shit had me on the floor. He said he FaceTimed Chris Rock after the slap, and he was like, "You the only motherfucker I will pick up for."
Right. How about when he said Chris Rock? He said Chris Rock got on that stage and said, "I'm not a victim." I was in the back like, "Nigga, you might want to look at that tape again."
He said, "You are the only one I will pick up for."
Yeah,
this bullshit. That had to be some shit.
But
man, he's like, I thought it was fake.
Yeah,
like,
we all did. But you know, even the way he ended that bit when he said, "Man, that's why I can't judge between either one of them because I'm a black man in America who, I will smack the shit out of somebody if I feel that I'm just now making it up. If I'm being threatened or my right is being infringed upon, and I'm also, that black man who can get smacked and not react. So I don't fuck anything up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's. I think, man,
it was upsetting.
Yeah, we is such a.
It was upsetting to see a prestige, or what they say is prestige, how you're portrayed, a prestige man go up on that stage and do some nigga shit like that. That was just, to me, that was beneath him. You know where you come from, Will Smith. And if somebody paid you to do that just to act the ass, it wasn't worth selling out to me.
You know, I think we at a shallow point in society when people can't read between what a motherfucker is saying and it's he punch it down.
Yeah.
You know,
It was over their head because it was a lot deeper.
Yeah.
If they would have paid attention and they already got a target on him, so they're not gonna give him his just due because the whole bit was genius. And the first thing out them, Dave is punching down. I was like,
man, shut the
if
fuck
that's what
up.
you think is punching down is, like, dude, again, like how they misuse words like woke. You know, that's not
Right.
punching down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was not the definition of punching down at all. You know, so I don't know whoever got that tagline. Need they they head examined. That was completely false. But that's what they put out soon as how the hell y'all didn't even watch it. Y'all just saw Dave and y'all heard a couple, bits about him doing saying something about trans automatically. He's in that category again. He won't leave him alone. He's not picking on him. He's having fun. That's all.
I mean, we all see the competition in the media arena where, those like triggering taglines just gets people's attention. And a lot of times, that's what you got to throw on your shit to get somebody's eyes on it. And to put on there, Dave is punching down, the gay people just to get somebody to read your article. How many times have we seen a title of an article that just doesn't match the content
or video? Exactly.
And that's big time in major media nowadays, man, because they're trying to sell you Pfizer pills.
Right.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, it's a lot of clickbait shit, man.
Yeah, and that's what that was. They used Dave. He got a new special out. Oh, he's going against trans. He could have done, like you said, just doing nigga jokes all night. But yet somehow a certain demographic is going to get offended. In some type of way. But that's what it is. And he. I think the way he did his bit, he set it up. He knew what the reaction was going to be, and it's like, I could deal with the consequences. I'm good. Go ahead, fam.
I was just gonna say real quick. Nobody gives a fuck about a certain thing until it affects them. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like I look at Taraji P. Henson, and I gotta go here.
All right.
Now, Viola Davis stood on that stage a million fucking times. And talked about how black women get underpaid. Nobody backed her. Monique, when she couldn't get her 10 million, nobody was backing her. Now Taraji had been supposedly getting underpaid. Now you saying, hey man, we getting underpaid. My question is, if Monique had got the 10 million, if Taraji had got her money, would she have said anything? And again, you could, as long as the joke is on somebody else and it ain't affecting you, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Tanisha Land? Thank you for that. I'm in the pulpit Tuesdays and Fridays. You know what I'm saying?
You should see his car compared to his congregation.
You go ahead and land your soul plane. We got shit to do. Go ahead, man.
At Foster's Freeze Baptist Church. Y'all go ahead. Foster's Freeze Baptist Church.
T-shirts coming soon. Go ahead.
T-shirts coming. Because anything be a Baptist church on that.
Is it the ice cream booth at the old theater?
You got damn right.
It's like eating spaghetti at a whorehouse.
Oh.
All right, let's
ice
get
cream at a porno theater.
Right, but man. Man, come on, bro. Come on.
What? You said Foster's Freeze, bro.
I wasn't talking about the goddamn Foster's porno place, man. It's a Foster's Freeze on the east side, man. Wait a minute. Oh. No, that's Foster's. Foster's
Party Shop.
Foster's Party Shop. My bad. We got a fucking Foster's Freeze down the street over here. It's
right hand side if you're heading up north.
Yeah.
Right hand side of McGuffey if you're heading up north.
Baptist Church. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. All right, man. So I landed my plane since
yeah, we're getting into T-shirts and Fosters. Go ahead, man.
E-Class wanted to be the ground control. Come on.
You over I'm in my pulpit. Like, no, you're not, man. Get out the
Yeah, come on. Just bring that motherfucker in, man.
Come on.
Hey, man,
Drizzy to get in there.
Yeah, Drizzy. Shit. Drizzy did say something.
Drizzy, let's do a documentary. Drizzy Jones. Shout out to Drizzy Jones.
Transformers
in the ghetto.
Right.
Man. I love it. I love it, man. We need
them
that.
trans might be down to earth. Shit.
I don't want to see them niggas transform. Transformers.
I don't even think you want to hear that sound.
Exactly. Where's that sound coming from? Oh, Tank.
You might know.
The motherfucker transforming a dick duck.
Okay, man. We drifting. Come on, man. Let's steer the ship.
You're right. We
steer
do.
the ship. Steer the ship. It's the new year. Come on. We can roll with it.
Transformers.
Oh, no. He picked the biggest finger, too.
Retract.
You said what?
Decepticons retract.
You're right. That's it.
Biggest finger. God dang, boy. Ouch.
Oh, look at that. What am I tucking it?
Hey, I was just about to say some shit, my nigga.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Negroes in these skies.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's how you tuck it.
That motherfucker just go back.
The Corporate Transparency Act update started January 1st.
All right, let's get back to business.
Following requirement for LLCs.
All right, man. All right, man. All right, this is 3PMD PSA to all those YouTubers who are LLCs and all that other stuff, man. You got to pay attention to this because y'all about to get taxed, once you establish that. And I think the reason why they put this in place is because during the pandemic, a lot of minorities ended up going independent and started, setting up shop, doing their own thing.
Fake
and
shit.
yeah, you saw you saw all the shit on the TikTok shop. And I
seen the list in Youngstown. There was so many hair shops and motherfucking Kimball Bricks. I'm like, how do I
we was the only ones that went to jail behind that PPP shit, though. You know?
That's what I was about to say, man. That's where a lot of this shit coming from. I don't know if y'all watch Pocket Watching with JT, man. He be on the cats earn your leisure head because they have all these scammers that come on there, and they all say first you got to do is set up an LLC, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. Now the only thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be real quick because Ed I got like 2 seconds for he.
Go ahead, fam.
It says small businesses. The article said that they were going after small businesses that have less than 20 employees.
I think it's 3 million,
right?
5 million up under that thing.
But they're looking for drug cartels, money laundering, and all. And I'm like, and people that's hiding money. I'm like, so you looking at some small fucking businesses? You ain't looking at these big ass fucking banks and these motherfuckers with these offshore accounts, just like that thing we covered last week with the motherfuckers was laundering money.
Yeah, and safe deposit boxes.
Safe deposit boxes and shit.
They want to be careful about their funds. They want to protect their funds that they're getting.
This is just a blanket.
Go after the small guy.
This is a blanket way to go after those who are hustling, who
trying. When I read that, I literally thought like, okay, they said it's secretive, so I'm like, this goes bigger than PPE loans or anything else because in the LLC, think about it, Black people, and I'm not saying this. I love my Black people. I love y'all. But we're portrayed not to be that smart in the fucking financial place. So I'm just like, who are you really hurting? Because you about to go after people that's not of my skin tone that got they shit in order. That's that know how to use the system. We're just now waking up to it. You feel me? So
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
It's good to know and get your shit straight.
Yeah, during the pandemic, a lot of folks went in and just started doing this online shit, and some of them got over and some of them didn't. But for those, the feds, everybody watched YouTube and clips. They were at home as well, so they seeing all this new money. They seeing all these new hustles, all these new ways of getting paid, all these work from home jobs, and they want a piece. They got their hand in everybody's pockets. Like you said, you would think they would go after those who don't have melanin, but now they want everybody's shit. And it's blanket, LLCs and what else? It was and small businesses,
I think everybody had their hand out because everybody had their hand out. Everybody said if America giving away some free money, we got our hands open.
I think the crazy shit they said banks are fucking exempt. I'm like, banks?
They're the main ones.
Them the biggest trucks they gonna give me.
Yeah, you set up accounts with them or whatever, a business account. As long as you got your LLC, you could set up an account in that name and you can start getting funds and credit cards in your company's name, your LLC.
Facts. That's how you gotta go. As soon as you go in to get your LLC, you give them that EIN number. They already asked you, like, we can give you a 50,000. We'll start you off here. I'm like,
there you go.
Give me a minute. I said, give me a minute. I'll get back to you.
And how many people took
my way?
Yeah, a lot of folks took that money and was like, well, I guess I can file for bankruptcy because guess who they're gonna sue? That LLC, not you. That's that protection. That's that coverage. That's the new hustle that people who look like us are just now getting hip to. Like, oh, bankruptcy. That ain't such a bad word. Ask the former president. He roll around in that shit. He love that shit. He just roll his shit over. Bankruptcy could be your friend.
I feel dumb as hell right now.
Bankruptcy ain't that bad. Like when 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy, it's like, motherfuckers, I ain't broke. That's a business move. That's what you do when you don't want to spend your money. They went after the company. Yeah, that company's dead. That company's dead. But not my main
entire album for Bitcoin back in the day.
Bankruptcy is not a bad thing in big business. It's not a bad thing.
I don't think that any of this has to do with financial crimes or any of that. I think they just want to market to the American public that the face of the criminal empire are small black businesses or just black people in general. Because nobody cared when they accidentally gave away, tens of $1 millions to the LA Lakers for PPP loans, or they accidentally gave away so much money to the governor of California for, PP loans.
His vineyard.
His vineyard. But they're going to go after
Small
these people
business.
who created a small record company back home just to collect $500 from the government.
A record
Get the hell out of here. It doesn't make any sense. But as soon as you put a black face on it, just like they did with welfare, just like they do with everything else, we're the problem.
No,
it's high crime. It's high crime. That's why. That's why I wanted to touch on it.
Now.
And it's high crime. Talk to anybody.
Black folks, they got hip to it. LLC for the Negroes? No, we can't have that. If you do gonna do it, we gotta tax them because they said if you don't pay, it's what, $500 a day, the fine.
Yeah, something like that.
Go ahead. What was you about to say, Cuddy?
No, just saying, like, if you talk to anybody that works for the Department of Social Services for welfare or anything, the people that say the people that take advantage of the system the most are like fucking doctors. They come in there because they can show that they work for a business, but they don't take any income, which means they're eligible for food stamps and WIC. They're pulling in BMWs and leaving out with a welfare check. But when you think about welfare, they have all told us that it's a single black mother with 34 kids. Yeah, that's not accurate.
That's not it.
But it's the propaganda. They want to show somebody just to make, just to point the blame.
And I'm gonna say this. I wanna piggyback on that real quick, Cuddy. Hold on. Diane Carroll helped perpetrate that bullshit ass myth when she did some goddamn movie. Well, she was a single mom with like 5 or 6 kids.
Yeah, before she got on to
she kicked the black dude off the porch. I seen a scene from
because a black motherfucker still can't be in the house if you're on welfare.
Yep.
Let them find a motherfucker under the bed with no shirt on, with some corn braids, some corn rolls. You losing all your benefits and shit.
That part. But yeah, man, it's
what if it's victim on?
We got
now all these women, all they got is cornbread and coochie.
See,
Decepticons retract. So yeah, man.
That's it. That's our PSA. You know, 2024 right now, man.
Yeah, man.
With the retracted, man. Stop retracting that damn thing, man. You put that little motherfucker back.
No, man, it's I agree with you, man. I think that's exactly what it is, because it's kind of like the Cosby thing. Let's just you know what I feel. I'm like, I don't think he did it, just like just like OJ. But let's just say he did the shit. I don't believe OJ did it, just like black men don't cheat. Cuba Gooding didn't do it either. This is my thing. Notice the only 2 motherfuckers that went to jail out of over 60 motherfuckers was Bill and goddamn Kells. But some of the shit that these motherfuckers was getting accused of doing, the motherfucker that played Ari Gold on what's the goddamn show? Entourage. He got accused. The Asian lady that was on The View, her Les Moonves, this motherfucker got accused. It was a whole host of them and only 2 people. I say that to say it's the same thing with these PPP loans, man. It wasn't just brothers taking that shit.
No,
it wasn't just brothers and sisters taking that shit.
Definitely, they just put us in the media. I'm talking about them white motherfuckers getting paid.
Yeah, like I said, they was like, shit, this is easy money. You know, we don't take this shit. You know, we already established. They already had the LLCs. They was like, oh shit, really? Y'all helping us out during the shutdown? Okay, we could take part of this. And then, you know, like you said, the brothers and sisters got hipped, and the rest is history. Now, you know, if you starting January 1st, you're gonna get fined. If you don't pay, you don't pay your tithes.
Governor got a PPP loan for his.
Everybody got one.
Man. I got an LLC, but it's not running right now, right? Or what I need to do?
Be careful. That's what you need to do. The government's on their ass now. Be careful. That's what you need to
tell them, hey, that shit shut down, dude.
File for bankruptcy.
Remember we covered that shit, Tank, where the governor, he let the movie studios have that open area to serve food at. Yeah, but the lady like 5 steps away had to shut her shit down. She was crying and then everybody else had the shelter in place. This motherfucker up here at French Laundry, a 5-star fucking restaurant.
No mask
with a bunch of other fucking politicians, man.
No mask on.
Yeah. No mask on. Chilling
during the height. During the height of the pandemic. You know, it's one of those.
With these goofy ass fucking laws.
They do what they want to do, man, because they have, you know, they got legislation behind them. And that's why I wanted to bring this up, because it's gonna smack a bunch of folks who like, man, they ain't, you know, that's not for me, my business. I only have X amount of, you know, people working for me. They coming for you. They coming for you, pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gotta figure out how to make my shit inactive. It's been inactive.
You have to be bringing in. If you're not bringing in anything, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If you're not bringing in anything, don't worry about it. You start applying for stuff, and you know money's coming in, and they want a piece. That's all they want. They taste.
Large portion of America's GDP comes from private prisons, and nobody's working these days. So watch yourself. They need new slaves.
Thank you. PSA part 2.
Get these homeless motherfuckers. Go ahead.
We're gonna get to that. Oh, you're gonna be a happy camper here in a minute.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. Let me see what I missed.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Yeah, Alabama. They're talking about nitrogen.
They're gonna kill his ass this time.
Prisoners.
Yeah, they couldn't find
so they've
a vein
had a
last
problem.
time.
They couldn't find a vein, and then but for the past couple of years, some of these companies, some of the pharmaceutical companies, or some of the legal systems in the state have refused to let them use certain drugs for executions. So now they're going to the simple format, simple and cheap, man. Nitrogen, one whiff and you did. Yeah,
I thought that if they didn't kill you the first time, then you were, you know, good.
They're gonna keep trying.
I've always heard that too.
I've always thought that if we couldn't kill you from injection or electrocution, guess what? You don't have to die.
I don't think they did they couldn't even do the
Get
procedure.
the vein. That's how
They
they
couldn't
the
even
loophole.
that's the loophole. They was like, we
Like,
didn't
yeah,
even get a
motherfucker.
chance to shoot him up with anything because we couldn't find a vein. My boy stopped drinking
At the
water.
end of the day, he lived man. By now, he lived a good life. But that shit was in what 1988.
That motherfucker, he been locked the
2024.
fuck
He
up
lived
since then.
the whole life.
That ain't no good life.
No, he ain't lived a good life, but he lived a full life.
Motherfucker been on death row since 1988.
It all depends if you like gay sex or not.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
ain't
gay
fucking
sex and
nobody
free
in the
food.
death row lockdown. They locked the fuck down.
But
Hey.
that's a
I bet
long
you
time,
one
man.
of them,
And
hey, one of them COs will get in there. I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
My wife ain't giving it to me.
Ugh.
wow. Could you imagine them not being able to find a fucking vein and you supposed to die that day? You done made
Man,
peace with
I'd be like,
everything,
hey,
and
man,
they
I'll
like,
be that inmate.
hey,
Thank
man,
you, Jesus.
we gonna have to
Thank you.
postpone this shit. I'm like, man, somebody, man, get a fucking gun. Somebody, man, I'm ready to check out, man. Y'all can't be strapping me down and then
Here's
telling me,
the
nah,
thing.
go back to your bed.
When they come up with this,
And they
I
gave him
can't
his
find a
last meal
vein
and
bullshit
everything.
Uh-huh.
is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you could talk about you can't find a vein here. You have two giant ass veins here. You know, like any paramedic, any nurse, anyone who's ever worked a cardiac arrest, these are the last go-to veins that you can run drugs through. Okay. I mean, that's the go-to place if you're going to do an execution. Nobody cares if your carotid artery or if your veins here collapse.
They got
That
them everywhere.
motherfucker,
They got them here. They got them in your feet. I know for a fact because all my veins was collapsed when I got to that car accident. They had to find some vein. They found one. They could find one there.
That motherfucker gonna be holding his breath.
And he transparent, so his shit green and he white. You can see that shit.
Wow, Kiki, that was a low blow. That's a low blow. That's all right.
Well, what he did was a low blow.
Yeah, but he's gonna get it. They're gonna hit him with the gas. All they got to do is give him some fucking fentanyl. Shit, let him hit that. Like, go ahead, smoke this.
Let him get high. Let him get high and enjoy his time before he go.
Bring his ass up on that gurney and watch his ass.
Get that motherfucker a hot dose. Give him a hot dose.
Hot shot.
Yeah, our band, we ain't kill you the right way. So just have a ball going out.
Give him that shit that they gave Romello Daddy. That motherfucker You ever see a motherfucker slide out of a execution chair?
My boy. That's why they strap their asses in.
My boy.
Get right with Jesus.
Yeah, give him some of that fatty. He'll be all right.
That motherfucker Romello Scuggs Daddy.
But they're gonna get him with that gas, man. That's yeah. Do you think this is gonna be new? This is gonna be the new, like, hey man, fuck all that trying to find a cocktail.
Nitrogen
hit him with the gas.
Nitrogen is extremely cheap and it's plentiful. It makes up like 70-something% of our atmosphere. So, nitrogen is extremely cheap, easy to obtain, and it kills quick. It kills extremely quick. That is like the first thing they tell you when it comes to confined spaces. Nitrogen. Nitrogen's heavier than air, and one whiff and you gone. Just replaces all the oxygen in your body. It's a wrap.
Why don't they just sit them in the car and shut the garage?
Or hang him.
Too much. They don't want to transport him nowhere. Just keep his ass right there. Hit him with the.
Or go medieval and chop his head off. Put him in.
They're gonna let you watch 3 PMD while the car run.
That's cold, man. You ain't got to be disrespectful like that, man. It's a whole new year. You ain't got to do that, man.
The TD Cakes episode.
Oh. Take that.
Not TD Cakes. What? Not TD Cakes.
Oh, you didn't catch that last week, Kiki?
Oh my God!
No,
yeah.
and I wanted to be on, but I had to. Man, I drove like 24 hours, man. Damn.
Oh yeah, TD Cakes.
You're gonna have to go back and check that out.
You got to go back and watch that.
We roasted the hell out of TD
Jakes. Our bottom.
Gay I'm legend. You missed a few.
TD Cakes. God damn.
Who's that in the closet? Is TD Jakes up in the closet?
Yeah. That's some explaining to do. Take that.
Yeah, man. Allegedly, Mr. Cakes.
But no, man. Pulled out his titty.
You said what?
P. Diddy pulled out his titty. Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay.
Hey, but nah, man. Hey, man, look. What'd he do again in 1988? I just read. What'd he do?
Killed what? 2 folks?
Hey,
Killed
man.
2?
You know, you got to live. You got twice the time, but longer than they would have lived, man. So,
Yeah.
hey, man, go suck that shit in, man, and go plead your case to whoever you meet up there, man.
Yeah, whatever way you go, I can't say peaceful journey. Just yeah, that's
that
it.
is a long time to live and know you about to die. You
I
know
ain't
what I
got-
mean?
Damn
They tell
sure
me
is.
at 88, I'm about to die.
You crying
And I
every
live
time you
about,
jack
what
off.
is it, like 40 more years? I'm like, what? Not every time.
You can't even enjoy it because you don't know when it's coming.
Today's the day. Go. Just go, man. Yep, we're done with. Yeah, he's gonna
Step
die.
it, baby. I choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby.
He can't nothing.
Decepticons reach right.
Next, yeah, man. This high school district just approved this Satan Club.
That's some dumb shit.
I don't know.
That's
I'm digging it.
Shit. I'm not.
I'm digging it.
I'm not.
I'm not digging that
digging
shit
it.
because they took prayer out, so they need to take Satan out.
There you go.
No.
You don't take one out.
Hold on.
Take the other out.
Hold on. Let's hear what you gotta say.
They include Christian clubs, and when you start with that bullshit, you got to be inclusive to everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah,
and this is the shit that you bring in when you want to bring in Christianity. You gotta have the yin and the yang.
No.
So, yeah, you do. Like if you want to recognize Christianity, there are like 85 other recognized religions in the world. What's wrong with them having, clubs too? See, nobody wants to talk about that because they always want to think that their religion is the one that's the right one.
No, that's not it. Some shit usually go very sideways with their shit. This is my thing.
Which one?
Man.
Which one?
I ain't never heard of Satanist fucking kids.
Which one? Yeah, which one goes sideways?
Hold on. You said you ain't never heard of what?
Satanist fucking kids?
You don't remember all of that shit that went on in the 80s where these motherfuckers was killing children, talking about they was doing sacrifices and all those ritualistic murders that was happening because motherfuckers look at okay. Is
that
No.
Everything you saying can go the other way, can go to the Christian church or Christianity, bro. Everything you just said.
Listen. Recently. So recently some Christian motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
the Vatican.
So it's the Vatican Club in school. We know what the Vatican is about. But what I'm saying is, like I said, I'm talking about all of the motherfucking ritualistic murders in the 70s, 80s, all the weird shit going on. It's a timeline of this shit, man. And it's I hear what you're saying. Who's that?
Who's what?
Rizzy.
Y'all hear something?
I hope it wasn't me. I peed. It was all the way back there. I hope y'all ain't hear that stream. The live stream.
I was like, what's that? I heard something. I was like, what the fuck?
Who over there beatboxing? That's just Kiki Ken.
That was me washing my hands. It was the bidet.
Live stream.
Oh my God. She done threw us all off, man. Go back to your rituals.
Me personally, I ain't with it, man. I'm not saying you wrong, because I mean, we went to inner city schools. I ain't never heard of no fucking Christian club in the school because everybody was worried about fucking anyway. But I think that shit is too much, man. I think it's more of the wrong shit that's in school, man. I mean, again, if like Miss Kiki said, if you're gonna take one out, take this shit out. take all of this bullshit sexual education shit that ain't got nothing to do with reproduction out. Let's get back to the math, the reading, and all of this shit. You know, I know the Cuddy feel like fuck school, period. You know, just teach them how to whittle and, you know,
how to
make
whittle
candles and shit. But you know, if we gonna talk about school, I just man. That's some negative shit. I ain't with that, man.
But just in this school district alone, they have, like Tank was saying earlier, they have the Christianity Club and a whole bunch of other, and they said they meet the criteria. It wasn't like they just pulled it out their ass. They're meeting the criteria to form a club.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, there was someplace, man. I forget where it was. This was about 9-10 years ago. They put a Baphomet statue up with children around it somewhere, and everybody was protesting and shit. And they said, "Hey, man, you know, due to the Constitution, you know, which seems like that's the only time they want to follow the Constitution when it's got something to do with some dumb shit. But this type of shit, nah, man, we don't need this shit, man. We don't need this. Just a bunch of bullshit."
What kills me is that when people talk about like the Baphomet and like all of these pagan symbols that are anti-Christian, 99% of the fucking Christian like beliefs in like things that you do today as a Christian are fucking based on paganism. You know, these niggas just pull pagan fucking trees out of their houses like on the New Year's. What the fuck you think a Yule log is? You know, like these are pagan practices that just everybody just kind of seems to, you know, just turn a blind eye to. But when it comes to, you know, just certain pagan things, they want to go up in an uproar like they're the most Christian people that have read the scripture. Get the fuck out of here. Like, man, fuck Christians. That's pretty much it. Fuck Christians. Half these niggas don't know what the fuck they're listening to, what they believe in, and they just going to church, giving somebody some money and offering up their kids' buttholes.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. But I just
agree
feel like when you're a child and you're impressionable, like
that's what I'm saying.
Like they even have they had motherfuckers going to preschool or school, and they were doing drag shows. Like that shit does not belong in no impressionable child's mind. You know what I'm saying?
So do you agree with that, Cuddy?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
But that's not a club. We understand about bringing
but it's
them to kids, you know, having them read to the kids and all that. Yeah, you don't.
But it's in the same vein, though. It's really in the same vein. It really is.
This is a club, and this is like one individual coming in reading books to kids. They're trying to force it on them, but they don't have to. But a club is where kids can go if they want to join.
To learn
if they want to join. If they want to have other
shit,
and a lot of it is just to piss motherfuckers off. That's all.
How about just debate? How about you just debate? You play chess. You know, this little Satan club shit. Christian,
I ain't with that shit, man.
Y'all just made that shit.
I don't give a fuck about.
Out of here.
I don't give a fuck about all that shit. To me, it's just unnecessary shit. And look, we know what that shit stands for.
You have to respect when somebody take that same mindset.
I do. No, I do. You know, that's everything he just said. I'm with him.
You gotta accept it. I get what you're saying about this particular club.
No, listen. Everything that Cuddy just said. Now, I'm not necessarily an atheist. I believe in a higher power, but I ain't going to sit up in nobody's fucking church. It's full of hypocrites and some other things like that. So I agree with everything he said. But this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not with that because you know exactly what that shit stands for. So let's just say this. They open about what these motherfuckers on the other side are secret about. That they try and come up with these. But you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that you know, I mean, just like with Islam, man, it's a lot of people that follow these religions and take the good things and it helps make them you know, better people. That's not what that is with this shit. Like you said, this shit is just to tick motherfuckers off, man. It's just hey. So,
and if what's going to happen if you tell kids they shouldn't do, you know, just like, you know, don't listen to rap music, don't do this. This is just another one of those pokes that's like, look, man, we just doing this to piss motherfuckers off. I got the jacket and everything. You got the brother over there rocking it just to piss folks off. I think that's like in a white district or whatever, and you know, he's putting a target on his back. But again, you know,
damn sure,
kids, you know, they do the complete opposite. You know, you tell them to go left, they want to go right. You know, it's just
that's
what it is, man.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that up there, man. I thought it was something we could debate.
No, it was definitely a good debate. Again, I agree with everything that Gutty said. Fuck that. I mean, I ain't listen. I'm not one to go. Listen, man. I'll go if it's a funeral. You know what I'm saying? Or my nephew is beautiful boy. He, his parents they're super devout. And so we don't go in, but we make sure we take him when he stays with us because, that's what his parents require. And he likes to go to church. You know what I'm saying? He be like, Uncle Harvey, you said a bad word. But like, I'm sorry, little dude. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm weak now. And so we take him and we drop him off, but that's just me and my wife. We ain't on that shit, man. That's the whole fucking day I'm going to give you after I work all week.
Bedside Baptist, man. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Let's get it.
Keep rolling, man.
Hallelujah.
Kiki want them.
I'm sorry for offending the
Christians.
Pledge
of Allegiance and
no, don't be sorry. God damn it! This is we the last battle of freedom of speech.
I'm sick of the dumb shit.
Dave Chappelle, if you come across this channel, man, let us interview you.
Here we go.
Please.
Here we go.
Oh, this is fucked
Dave.
up.
Canada.
There you go. This is for you. Canada is talking about doing assisted suicides for the mentally ill.
Oh my God.
What's up, man?
What kind of mentally ill?
What's that?
Motherfucker just saying I'm crazy. It's whatever the doctor diagnosed your ass, and you could be.
Why y'all put this on me?
Just have some type of depression or whatever. Getting rid of folks.
Why y'all put this shit on me?
The majority of homeless people have some sort of mental illness.
Yeah, and
I know how you hate homeless people.
Brain away. No, I come on, bro.
Well, no. I mean, even addiction.
You really believe
a mental illness?
You really
believe? No, I'm screwing with you. I'm screwing with you. But
no, addiction I just don't want them around the corner from me. No.
It's in the DSM.
Well, no, I don't give a fuck about that. Come on, you are. Know what else? You know what else? You know what else was in there anymore?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, when it comes to diagnosing mental illness.
Oh my gosh! Somebody come give him the lethal injection.
No, listen. I ain't saying I hate him. I just don't want him around me or within 100-mile radius from where I live. That's all I'm saying. But listen.
Go ahead, man.
I might
a hobo
not.
Island.
You said what?
They need a hobo island.
They do. I feel like. Listen.
It depends on what a mental illness is, though.
That's okay. See, that's my thing. Some people,
there's levels to this shit.
Yeah, if you a motherfucker to see ants and shit crawling all over you, that's a little different. But if you like a mentally ill motherfucker, like you like to touch kids, you know what I'm saying?
By all means, bye.
Or you a pyromaniac and that led to you committing some act of arson that killed 20-something motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If you a bitch that got Munchausen's by proxy, you know what I mean? Some shit like that, then hey, go for it.
No, I'm just saying, but this gives the doctors the leadway to go ahead and assist these folks. That's the whole. It goes back to these doctors can play God now.
So
this motherfucker, you know what? He stiffed me on a couple of these bills. Yeah, he must be motherfucking crazy fucking with my money.
And then you got to pay. Canada, I don't think you have to have insurance.
I don't think it's easy as that. I think it's checks and balances. It's got to be checks and balances.
But again, they could cut through all the bullshit and say, "Hey, man, we diagnosed. We all came together. The family, we all came and talked, and the person was like, yeah, I just don't want. I want to check out now. I don't want to be here no more.
It's one of them things.
Suffering, I'm tired of suffering, and I got a doctor who said he could take me out. We all sat down and we discussed it, and next Thursday is my last day.
But it is kind of a form of suffering because I do now. You guys got to give me some credit on what I'm about to say. I do understand that a lot of these people that are homeless, that let's say smoke, whatever their drug of choice is, they were trying to silence some shit that was going on in their head. A lot of them don't like the way the medications make them feel. Yeah, it silenced the voices, but it does a lot of other shit to them. You know what I'm saying? And these people can't help that they were born, you know what I mean, with some biochemical shit in their head, this biochemical imbalance in their head. Am I saying that shit right, Cuddy? You know what I'm saying? You know, because they got a chemical imbalance, they can't help that shit. You know what I mean? But I think now when we talking about that shit going into some violent act that's violating another human being or a child, you know what I mean? Go ahead and let them hit that needle.
Yeah, but they focused on just the mental illness, not people.
I see what you're saying. It's a gray area.
Yeah, and it's like, hold on, man, it's a slippery slope because you're at the
slippery
discretion
slope.
of the doctor.
Yeah,
you know, the doctor could just say, "Oh yeah, he motherfucking crazy," because I'm tired of seeing him.
That black skin
You
is
know what I'm saying?
crazy. You made him
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm tired of seeing them coming in, and there's no cure for what's going on inside your head. Like, you know, you got guys who was like, oh shit, he was the owner of, I forget what company, but they said he had constant ringing in his ear for the past 30 some years, and he ended up killing himself because he couldn't stand the fucking noise, the constant
Shit will
ringing.
get to you.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck it,
tinnitus."
Yeah, and offed himself. And you know, you may have somebody who has not necessarily that issue, but some shit going on inside their head, and it's like, look, man, I just wanted to stop. I just wanted to stop. Can you help me? And now in Canada, you got doctors who can say, yeah,
That's that Dr. Kevorkian shit, right?
Yeah, I could really help you.
The euthanasia.
That's
Yeah.
That's
But
kind
I
of
think it's
Which you,
I think it's indicative of a financial problem. So we have Canada, who is notorious for being the closest country with unified or socialized medicine. And of course, as we know as Americans, mental illness is one of the most expensive diagnoses to have in this country. So here they go, fixing one of their problems with their healthcare system is by allowing someone who is mentally ill. And the first thing that happens when you're mentally ill is your self-preservation goes out of the window. Okay, so you can't take somebody's word for it that they want to fucking die, because most people with mental illness would rather not be here. You know, because self-preservation is one of the first things to go. And then to say, hey, I want to be killed, and the doctor give you a hot shot, and that pulls another person off of that list of healthcare in Canada, relieving their financial problems in their system. I think it's bullshit, man. It's about some money. You know, you want to offer socialized medicine, take care of your people. That's what it boils down to. That's the reason why these people pay 20-something% tax. Like, it's for healthcare. And when you want to neglect a certain demographic because of mental illness, that's some absolute bullshit.
But bro, but this is the thing. And again, I'm just throwing this out here. They don't know how to take care of them. They don't know how to take care of them, man. They didn't try shocking that shit out of them, turn them into vegetables. They didn't try what's that shit where they would put the motherfucking rod in their eye and crack it with a hammer, a lobotomy. They didn't try that. You know what I'm saying? And so now you got
they closed those things down, right?
Sanatoriums and asylums and shit. Yeah. But you know what I mean? My point is, man, they don't know how to take them. Now I agree with you, man. If a motherfucker can't tell you what day it is or what reality is, he damn sure can't be telling you whether or not he want to live or die. But some of them do have a moment of clarity, man. That's a hell of a thing to suffer with, man. You hearing a motherfucker talk. Look, you ever see A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah.
And that motherfucker said, I figured it out. The little girl ain't never grew up. After all these years, she's still a little girl. And he figured it out. And the most he could do was ignore him. He just quit talking to the motherfuckers, and they was just standing there holding hands. He was getting his award. He would let motherfucker almost drown the baby because of this shit. You know what I mean? That's got to be some horrible shit to hear motherfucker just in your ear saying something to you, man.
Yeah, sometimes
with TD Jake's lisp. Oh,
sometimes the mental illness come from trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Regret.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that scares me, because it's just like, okay, instead of giving them intensive therapy, you know what I'm saying, you guys go to a different way. A lot of people just been through trauma, and they got to go to what you said, that young person where because you don't grow up past your trauma, no matter where your trauma is in life, until you go and do your shadow work and figure out what is your triggers. That's what it is. All it is trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because our mental is our everything. And that's the one thing that scared me. Like, what if they kill people that they could have literally saved by just having like the right person talk to them, or the right person
what,
get, you know what I mean?
that goes to the old
though.
man's point. That's the old man's point. They just want to, get rid of that person and fill the next slot. But
Period.
I don't know. Some of these motherfuckers too gone, man.
Some of them
listen,
are. Some of them are.
It's bad in this. Listen, it is bad.
You got some people that's gone, but you got a lot of people out here pretending too.
Well, for benefits, yeah.
Checks.
I mean, but the healthcare fraud is like a very small percentage of a larger problem. So like there are not that many people doing healthcare fraud where it's a burden on the system. I mean, we saw that. Remember Florida a few years back where they spent millions of dollars trying to catch people on illegally taking welfare. They might have saved $100,000, but they spent like 10 million.
Yeah.
The same thing with mental health care. If they would take care of these people in the beginning, like as soon as you started realizing you had a problem, if you could afford to take the time off of work, if they would approve your mental illness claim in the beginning, and you could take a couple of weeks off work after suffering a major trauma and get treated, talk to a therapist, it wouldn't linger on and become in snowball, years down the road where you end up homeless, living on Ob Street, bugging the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Because
I'm a motherfucking grumpy old vet, man. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, man. If a healthcare system worked the way it should after significant trauma, you would be able to take time off of work. You would be able to take time out of your social life. You'd be able to go and get treatment immediately like you're supposed to.
Well, when you look at a lot of these, when you look at a lot of the transgenders that have regrets, right? Who say, hey man, I wish I had never got that. Especially in a lot of the newer interviews. That's what a lot of them are saying is like, I was just going through some things. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing they told me, I just seen this yesterday, but the first thing when I went to go get help was, when I said, hey, I think I'm a fucking girl, they didn't probe any further. They didn't ask me any questions to see what was going on in my life.
They just said, hey, girl.
Yeah, and then as a child, I ended up making this decision, and now I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people's thing is like, hey, man, they just need somebody to talk to, some therapy, versus a motherfucker saying, okay, here, take these hormones. You know what I'm saying? These hormone blockers.
It could be somebody who's been raped and by other men and all types of stuff. Like, what makes you feel like that? Get down to the root of the problem, and then it's just like it's so. But that's a whole nother story because it's so coached on TV and everything. Like, even if
it is
no problem, it's just like, oh, okay, this must be it. You know what I'm saying? You got TV feeding, you got this feeding, you got whatever trauma happened to you feeding you. So it's just so much. And yeah, I've been wanting to speak on some shit like that ever since something happened to when they did that with Dwayne Wade. Is that his name?
Yeah.
When they did that with his son, that kind of hurt
his dick off, man. What's that?
Yeah, that hurt my heart because let me tell you something like this. I was in my 30s and I'm like, can I get my tubes tied? They wouldn't even let me get my tubes tied because I didn't have no kids. You understand what I'm saying? So how do you let a child mutilate himself if I cannot get my tubes tied because I know by the age of 30 I don't want no motherfucking kids?
Well, I think the youngest still got his knuckle.
He got it. He still got his knuckle. They just let him play.
But what would be front cartwheeling?
Let him play.
But my thing is.
You heard him. You heard him. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Just like his daddy.
But look, this is my thing. The little boy ain't that's not the one I had a problem with. I think that they paraded that youngin' around for attention.
Oh yeah.
If that's the feeling that motherfucker had, okay, cool.
Mhm.
But you did this with a child. You put them out there. You put them out there for everybody's judgment. You put them out there to make yourself look good. Gabrielle, you went way too far. I don't give a fuck if it is
It
a
ain't even her
stepmom.
child. Like, sit
You
the
act
fuck
like,
down.
you act like the mom ain't have no say so in this shit. They
And the
put
mom
that
didn't
person
even
out
want that
there,
shit for her
But
baby.
you know what I'm
right now. The
saying?
motherfucker got lace fronts and shit, and
I get your perspective because you right on target because you never saw Magic do that with EJ.
there you go. EJ, he look
He doing his thing. It was like, bro, that's you.
right.
Live your best one. But like you said, he's never paraded him around.
There you go.
But he's never denied him neither.
He loved
same.
EJ and he let EJ take a normal course. And then when EJ was 18 and this was short, EJ still go by he, right?
I don't know, man.
Let's just say EJ. When EJ was short with EJ won it, I gotta say,
Yeah.
speak about him another motherfucker in the third person form. When EJ was short with EJ won it, then EJ started wearing high heels and got the tummy tuck and the Decepticon retract shit. This motherfucker, they did this as a little boy. Same with the Jazz Jennings. Watch that. Jazz Jennings got to be the saddest shit ever because
it's crazy.
I don't even think he wants to be that. I think he did that for some money on some real stuff because he was like a beat down.
No.
We talking about?
No, Miss King, I'm talking about the life of Jazz, man.
I thought you were talking about Kim
TLC?
Kardashian and them bad. I'm gonna say I think he
I think he did that to get out of that fucking hit and run. No, he killed somebody, and the next thing you know, he was a woman. But with Jazz Jennings, real quick, you know, this was a person felt that they were a girl. Now they had all of these complications. They got the surgery, and Jazz will say things, and if you listen real close, Jazz is like, "I'm depressed. I like girls." That went from that before it was, "Why don't the other boys like
me?" Because they know what you are. They know what you are, fam, and they're not playing. Your little reindeer game.
Right.
They're not playing with
this
you.
reindeer game. Now this motherfucker done gained all this motherfucking weight, these big ass motherfucking titties, and miserable. Miserable. The bottom surgery, it's not taken, and the mother is sitting up there. You gotta go dilate. You gotta go
it's not
dilate.
taken?
So the whole
grew back
closing. No. Come on, bro.
The helmet keeps coming back.
Let him land the plane, man. Quit interrupting, man.
Hey, motherfucker like this, Cuddy. The motherfucker like this.
What are you doing, man? Wow.
Gotta find my way back.
Oh my God.
To you, baby. The motherfucker's like,
I'm sorry, Ed.
Gotta find my way back. To you, to us, to love. Nah, so what it is the artificial vagina keeps closing up, and the mother, like, everybody was recently on the mother's ass because the mother was on TV telling her friends, like, yeah, Jazz just stop. I tell Jazz, if you don't stick this in there, then I'm gonna lube it up and stick it in there. And you can clearly see that this poor person is fucking miserable, man. Yeah. Because this is something the mom was fucking pushing. So
they don't understand consequences. They don't understand, the other side. They see what it's supposed to look like, but they don't understand the work that goes into this.
Yeah.
Wait, so like the penis is like basically like one of these, like if I don't stick it in, it'll close that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta keep sticking stuff. Okay.
Yeah, they split that hot dog down the middle and flip it inside out.
That's the other thing.
This to this.
That's that's processed dick meat, and that's what I'm saying. Like because they did it so young, the it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just saying everything they said on the show. I mean, we're not being disrespectful. We don't be disrespectful here on the 3 PMD show.
Trying to explain. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? We don't say disrespectful shit here. So So that's what I'm saying with the topic. Some people just needed to talk and need help and counseling to get through some things, man.
That's
and
all.
So yeah, I'm with y'all on that. That's
All right.
All I got to say is
what you got
Johnson
to say?
was probably, with Magic Johnson, using him as an example is probably the worst thing ever, because I could just see the conversation he had with EJ. It's like, what's the worst thing that happened? You get AIDS?
Next.
He got a new fucking wife, man.
Next.
Magic got a new wife.
We should have said next when
He
he said process. That's what
we should have, but we kept going because we love him. We kept going. We just flew right over that.
Everybody.
Like you say that.
It's comedy and satire. You know what I'm saying?
That's
what
real
real shit. Too. Sometimes we get real, but we here to have fun. 80s style.
Stop. You was wrong for taking that shot at Magic
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
You were absolutely right.
You were wrong.
You were wrong.
We were talking about how forward he was, and was just like, "Hey, man, you do you." You know, I survived AIDS. I can survive anything. But yeah,
man.
So
it's too soon to make an AIDS joke.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about the little girl that got sent the Slim T.
PDM.
Oh shit, that was cold. I just sent that to y'all. That thing I sent y'all about the little girl they gave her.
You ain't see the
you ain't see the thing I sent you, man.
PDM.
She was biting the box open.
You stop. I wanted to talk about that dude snatching that judge up.
Which one? Oh, hold on.
You see that dude?
The black dude?
Yeah.
The female judge? Up.
Yeah.
Oh man, get to that shit.
PDM. I just
he dived on her ass like he was and they started to whoop his ass.
I think people don't like that judge because nobody came to her defense after dude had his both hands on her getting licks in. And then here comes security after the fact. This dude
said, bitch.
He put hands and feet on her.
Yeah, and they
wow.
3 men put hands and feet on him.
Sometimes cats crash out, but she
make
was
them feel like that PDM, processed dick meat.
No, we're not using that. No, we're not going to use that. What she did was, if Tank got the clip, you'll hear how she was trying to get real cute.
Just give me a second.
During his sentencing. Yeah.
Oh,
what the fuck did he do?
I don't know what he did, but this was during the sentencing, and his attorney was pleading his case, and she went another way. But like I said, when Tank bring up the clip, you'll see exactly why I get why dude crashed out.
You got to see how high this motherfucker jumps.
My God.
Yeah,
to jump.
Look at
this motherfucker.
Las
He
Vegas
is
judge
fun.
attacked by felon during court sentencing.
Oh, he jumped.
Look at that motherfucker.
Airborne.
We got an ad first.
All right.
No.
Team Z, baby.
I'm about to duck.
While on probation, I think he's worth this risk. The court wants the 1948 is suggested by the PA. I would have no issue with that.
Is there no
suspended, rather than just send him to prison for any length of time. I think it makes more sense given the circumstances and his ability to do probation successfully that he can give him this opportunity.
I guess there's no audio to this.
No, I
appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court.
Wow.
Get off her. Oh, you're good. Stop. Don't do this.
Hey, where's Mary Kate? Is she okay?
No.
Hey. Hey, can you fucking radio somebody? Give me all on. Fucking radio somebody.
Oh, Shane, really?
Shane's got a hospital. Oh my gosh, dude. This fucking skin's hanging. Oh, come on, buddy. Call 911. Hey, where's Mary Kate? She's right here. She's right here.
She's still down.
Stay down. Get on the ground.
She laying there till he leaves.
she talking? Yeah, right.
She playing dead.
She hit hard.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Let's get you into your chambers. Come with me. All right. Come on, Judge.
All those deputies fired. All of them fired. You let a judge get touched? Fired. You're
Well,
fired.
the only thing I got to say about this is
That ringing was just like that dude that killed himself. Goddamn.
it kind of really
Hmm.
don't matter what she did. To me, he put himself in front of her.
Yeah.
And like she said, he needs to learn this time.
But she said it's time for him to get a taste.
There you go.
And my man was like, okay, then it's time to fucking crash out. If I'm going, I'm going.
Then you get
I'm
the
going
taste.
for I'm going for the
Yeah.
long haul.
He
You're gonna
dumb as
taste these
hell for that,
hands,
'cause you
you're
put
gonna
your
taste
hands
these
on the
feet.
judge.
And he's not coming
A
home
white
anytime
woman.
soon. And
No.
he's I guess a career felon because the dude was like, can we do probation? Can we get him into a treatment program? And da 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 da. Judge is like, nah, we done did that. Had enough. And I want to
mean-
give him a taste. And he
Right.
wasn't, hey man, like you said, he jumped. I still know how he got.
All I heard was
Dang, he
bitch.
got up there. Yeah. This happened today.
Motherfucker could have been a
This
super
happened
Oh,
today.
yeah, today. Oh wow.
This happened today.
Oh,
So- Yeah.
he's out of here.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's out of here.
He's gone. And
Hey,
when I
man.
saw it, I was like,
Be
God
like
damn,
that.
that's fucked up. But hey, old man, what you think, man?
I think he's definitely guilty. You know, there are a lot of innocent brothers in the legal system, but this motherfucking guilty as hell. He
Let
was
me ask-
defended, man.
let me
Got
ask
a
this.
problem.
Definitely guilty of that
So,
assault.
hold on, but let me ask this question. Did the deputies have a right to shoot him?
They shot him.
I'm just saying, could they use deadly force?
You know,
Probably to
like
protect the judge.
all they have to say is they were scared. You know, we've seen that so many times in our podcast. You know, just some cops saying, "Oh, I was scared. I don't care if he didn't have a weapon or not. You know, I'm scared."
Right.
But I don't think so. I mean, because there were no
Dude in
weapons
the corner
involved.
was
It was mano y mano. You know. Yeah, I could see them tasing him or beating him with them collapsible batons or something.
Could you put
I
your
think-
hands on a judge?
I
But
think this
there's
is
a
gonna change the
million
whole
ways to deal with the
protocol.
situation, and it was one guy against an entire courtroom.
That's why I'm
That's why I
glad they
said
didn't
those cats
shoot
are
him.
getting fired.
I'm
Those
happy
cats are
they
getting
didn't
fired.
shoot him.
Them cats are getting fired, and they're
I
going to
don't
start
think so.
handcuffing everybody now. They have to start
No, they
handcuffing
whooped his
everybody
ass.
Yeah,
after the fact. After
and he probably still
he
getting
got
his
to
ass
her.
whooped.
Yeah, he got to her. That's a no-no.
See, he did a
a
supernatural
no-no.
jump. They know he was from the
Yeah,
LA.
they ain't know, they ain't
But
know this
they're
motherfucker was
standing.
one of the monsters.
They're standing right there. That's you got one fucking job. Protect the judge.
Hey man,
One
he
job.
jumped. And he
Hey,
jumped from the table
Yeah.
all the way.
First of all, he didn't just jump first. He cussed.
He said,
Fuck you, bitch. Yeah. Then took off.
Dun, 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 dun.
So once you heard that, that's when you be on your
It's
P's and Q's as a security, and you be on his ass. After the fact, they get him, they pull him off of her, and you see that one dude, I don't know who it was, with the little dude in the suit.
He was punching.
you know,
Yeah, in the corner, but
getting him some.
No, he wouldn't have hit that brother no other motherfucking day.
he had to wait
He's
till he
like,
was
"Take me
down.
down.
He looked.
Take me down.
I'm like, God damn, your little
Getting him, man. Like he probably went home, baby. You see the tape? Baby.
Yeah, shit. You know, his
I'm
wife
on
was like, I knew you was fucking that bitch. You never
I'm on
stuck up for me
TMZ.
like that.
right. Maybe because it was two motherfuckers holding him, Tim. Tim was getting them licks in, boy. Knowing if that black motherfucker nobody was holding him, it was you two motherfuckers.
If he would have got back on his feet,
Man, put you two
might have
motherfuckers
been
in the back seat and he'd have wore your ass out. What,
it
what's
might have
Snoop
been some
saying?
it might have been some pew pew
Man.
going on in there,
Yeah,
man.
Put
but
me in the back seat with
He
his
lost.
ass.
It's cool. He
crashed out.
Hey
lost.
man, he probably like, bitch. I don't know, man. He probably like like E-class shit. He probably knew like shit. I'm about to go down for it. Ah, bitch, yeah.
When she said, "Nah, I'm gonna give him a taste,"
He was like one of them
like that
gliding
shit.
squirrels and shit. You know?
Yeah. He flew.
Yeah. I know his
He
attorney was
flew.
like, "What the fuck, dude?"
See, they probably know what to do, but watch him fly. Like, God,
Yeah.
damn, is he gonna make it?
And I'm thinking the reason why everybody drug their feet, maybe they didn't like the judge. Period. Like, yeah, let him get a few licks in, then we'll join in after he get on the ground.
Y'all ever see the ones where the motherfucker lose and he whoop his attorney ass?
Oh yeah, just turn around and take off on him. Yeah, female and male. Yeah, yeah. This
Bitch,
dude,
my mama took a motherfucking.
you
She
imagine
put her
being
house
this
up.
dude's
You
parents, and they see this on TMZ. Like, y'all see Brenda's boy? You see what he did in court today?
Not Brenda's boy.
Brenda's boy. He took off like Mighty Mouse.
Brenda ain't making mac and cheese.
He should have been in the Olympics.
They should have been in shackles. That's what he should have been in.
You goddamn right.
He should have been in shackles. That motherfucker's top flight. God.
Literally.
That was it, fellas.
Literally was like a squirrel. Yeah, man.
Ladies, gentlemen, thank you.
We'll talk about this Slim T thing.
Oh my God. If you want, go ahead, man. It's so
Kiki. We can get it in.
Yeah, Kiki, I need you to take a look at this and
Parents
you blow it up
for gifting young daughters Slim T for Christmas.
Black family.
Can we blow this motherfucker?
That's so cold what they did to him.
Still loading.
They said they didn't do it.
The brother and sister was.
Watch her open the box.
She felt fat as hell that whole day.
Oh,
she probably didn't eat no Christmas cookies and shit.
See, Kiki, you're a product of your parents.
That's
if your baby that big, you did that. Who's she getting food from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some ignorant shit on their part.
But the other kids ain't that big though, so
regardless, it's in the house. She didn't just get that big. She's been big.
She's sneaking the food.
So getting her Slim T gonna fix her?
Yeah.
She's
already get rid of some of that water up around her neck.
We talk about people having mental illness. Wow.
This is a baby. PDM.
Wow.
Get rid of some of that water around her neck. What's wrong with you, man?
Something happened to him. Something happened to him, man. I don't know why he liked this.
I got the nerve.
I'm a veteran.
What you got now, man? What's in there? She talking about she took it for iPhone.
Oh, baby,
what happened?
This paper tastes.
Jerry just gave you an iPhone.
Who said she eating the wrapper?
Now we both 20.
Yeah, this is my 20.
That poor child.
You need to like.
That's gonna fuck her up.
Yeah.
Both y'all did. Same flat suit.
Nobody in his family taught them not to open shit with their teeth.
Wait, tea. Slim tea? Really?
That's so sad.
Really? Be happy. Be happy.
That is so sad.
They should have some Slim tea.
Thank you.
Even her.
What happened? What you mean what the? What happened?
Okay, I know what
What's that? That's something you wanted? Yeah.
it's something that I need.
Pop-Tarts, honey.
Oh, real?
God damn. Why you look away? you might have been about that.
They have to do her like that, man.
Man.
Well, now here's the thing.
What's up?
Because the other kids was like, "What the fuck, mom, dad? What the fuck?"
Right.
They looked at them like, "What the fuck?" Even they was offended. But she said, "I know what this is." So maybe she was up watching an infomercial one night. And was like, "Man, I want that."
Right.
Because like, why else would you do that? Like, why as a parent? Why else would the fuck you do that?
But the parents said that's the thing. The parents said they didn't. Apparently they post. God damn the plosives. Apparently they post videos online and like fans send them shit. And so they said that one of the fans sent that. They didn't know what was in there. That's why the guy when he said, "Hey, maybe it's an iPhone," he was legit. He legit didn't know. I believe him. I don't really think that they would have did that.
Oh, so it wasn't the parents; it was the
I
fans.
mean, we see all kind of parents do shit, like the one who cut her fucking daughter's hair off. But this one, I don't know. But I do think
if the fans did it, that's even fucked up on their part. Like
that part too, and also that they even put that on. They put that up there because it wasn't like it was live streamed or whatever. They recorded it and they decided to put it up.
Babies was even like,
you
what?
don't do that.
What?
Yeah,
their brother and sister was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't.
And that's why the sister was like, just be happy,
wrong.
Be happy. Just let's get on to the next gift. Go ahead.
It
be
is
happy.
wrong. It's definitely wrong. It's wrong.
This is, she's gonna be on somebody's couch. So
we need to celebrate her like a black honey boo-boo.
Couch like what?
Not a casting couch. I'm talking about a psychologist.
What the fuck, man? I don't think so. No, I'm saying when she gets older.
I hope it motivates to
That's what I'm saying. I think it'll motivate her because
at
she
that
got
age,
a supportive fam. You know what, man? Do you remember those old Ricky Lake shows where the motherfuckers was children and they said that they were fucking terrorized at school and they went on there to confront their bullies because they had became bodybuilders and fitness instructors, and they actually showed the pictures of when they were kids. And I thought the shit was fake until the one motherfucker brought her.
Took that route. I beat their ass.
The one motherfucker brought her bully on there, and the bully was like, "Well, shit, you should thank me. Look at you.
Yeah,
you look good." And she was like,
"I wouldn't even have brought nobody."
We live in a 24/7 cycle. This ain't Ricky Lake where it just came on that episode and you got a chance to come back and meet your offender.
Right.
Now she pick up her phone, everybody's making fun of you 24/7. That's traumatizing.
Her up to the point where, Mom, I want to get cut on.
Unless she comes from one of them families with a gang of kids that's from the hood that are like them Kimmerbrook kids. It was like 12 of them motherfuckers
that will ride on your ass. Yeah,
ride on you. I think that's her family. They all look like that. So, I mean, I think it's funny. I laugh at all kind of shit, but she's a beautiful little girl, man.
Look like she came back at them too. It looked like she was like, okay, y'all want to come back? Oh, looks like I need it. She ain't dumb. She ain't no dumb little girl.
I think she's strong-minded. I don't think she took that shit to heart like everybody said. Now, sometimes people laugh some shit off in front of everybody else and go behind closed doors.
That part.
So I don't want to negate that, because E-Class has a point. But I just think that she got that kind of family where she'll snap back on a motherfucker. Okay, you's an ugly motherfucker.
You don't play with kids.
Kind of fucked
you
up.
don't play with little girls.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up for the simple fucking fact that I know she dealing with shit in school. Because kids can be cruel, and then now I got to deal with it with adults.
My family. Now it's like, look what they got you for Christmas. Because the kids don't know it came from a fan. Yeah, like, that's what you got for Christmas. What else you get? Did you get some Trump ass? What else?
Shockingly, I never made fun of fat people.
Shockingly, the motherfucker didn't get on there and be like, "Who the fuck sent this to my child? Suck my dick." That's what I would
say that again. Say that again. You ain't never made fun of fat people.
Bro, please.
No.
Yeah, you lying as a kid. I'm not saying I was on here one time. You talking about somebody's shoulders and
you know what?
I knew you as an adult, and boy, you go in on them girls. Boy, you go in on them girls.
You don't like no fat bitch. I know that. I know why. I've been on the show like at least 4 times, and you said some shit. I said, damn.
No, I got a lot of fat friends. I'm fat for the second time. Even though I'm a loser, I wear my fat well though. You know what I'm saying?
You still go in.
I just like to talk shit. Anybody that know me know I like to talk shit. And some people are like, hey, this got an asshole, but he got a good heart. Because I just like to talk shit. I like to laugh. Fat motherfuckers, you can laugh at them.
I haven't met one homeless person that said that about you.
You ain't met a homeless motherfucker I know.
God dang. See, that's how bad. That's how you get. That's how you stay homeless, man.
Like trans people, we got tough skin. God damn it.
Look, I laugh at my expense. God damn it, I laugh at myself, so I'm gonna laugh at everybody else. I just like to laugh. That's me. But I would hate for somebody to hurt themselves because they big. Listen, my daughter be roasting me. My daughter said I look like the motherfucking dancing pig off of that animation scene. That motherfucker that was doing this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna put her on punishment.
Yeah,
you don't be talking
in
to
this
her
house
like
we
that.
roast though. We
I
roast.
hope I hope you ain't going
We
to sleep
roast
crying.
hard.
I hope you ain't going to sleep crying, man.
Cuddy, tell him about my wife. My wife, that motherfucker is merciless.
You got to be on your game, huh?
you got to have jokes ready for these motherfuckers when you
Right.
see them.
Right.
And you got to hit them first, like, because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. And then you feel bad when they ain't got nothing. Like, oh, come on, you gonna come at me like that, Cuddy?
Yeah, let me tell you,
these are preemptive strikes.
My wife is that's what she said. She said, I had to get good at this shit because you always fucking with somebody.
Mhm.
And that motherfucker be roasting. Sometimes I'll be like, all right. The only thing is when I start getting on her ass, she cannot take it. Fuck you. You do too much. I'm like, yeah, you should shut the fuck up.
Shout out to baby girl. I hope I hope she one of them strong verse little girls.
Yeah,
that don't
man.
give a
Right.
fuck and got a daddy in her life to say you beautiful. That's all that matters. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hopefully she does.
Yeah, I told you 5
Wow.
cookies, not 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. I'm gonna leave it up, man. I'm out.
That is some PDM shit.
That's processed dick. I said 5 cookies, not the whole row.
Bye.
Your brothers and
I'm about to
sisters
do a
like
line.
Oreos.
About to do a line. A line of Oreos.
You ate all the icing out the cookies and just left the cookie wafers.
Who ate all the icing out the cookies?
Shantae ate all the fried chicken skin and just
For real,
left the
y'all.
chicken.
Like I gotta tell y'all, man. I was a chubby kid coming up, and man, my cousin and my brother used to sing. Y'all remember Chi Chi's? And y'all know my name is Kiki. They be like Chi Chi. They be like Kiki's a celebration of food. I'm like, man, I just went to school and beat up people because I'm like, I can't beat their ass. I bet y'all beat everybody else.
Hey, peace, and cut the fuck out.
Ed's still listening. Ed's still right there. He just want to get
Wait. I got one more that scarred me too. That's why I feel you,
up?
baby girl. And they would do the whole show. Kenny and Corey, on God. They'd be like, ham. Oh, ham. Ham. Leg of lamb for me now. Ham. Hey. Hold on. Ham. And then Corey would spin around and be like, do you want a cookie?
That's bad when you get roasted by musical motherfuckers, man.
Hey man, I grew tough skin at a young age. When I did get hurt, I said shit, I beat them up in school. When I go home, I might cry, but I'm gonna beat their ass in school.
Oh my God. Yeah, we used to make raps about motherfuckers.
Man.
Hilarious.
Oh, yeah, man. But shit, it's been real, man, and fun.
Yes.
Look, hey, we're gonna lose a subscriber too this week. No,
the Christian ones and the ones with AIDS.
I ain't saying nothing about nobody with AIDS.
Oh,
I did. I said something about people with AIDS and Christians.
Hey, somebody about to remake that song. I think I'm like, do you want a cookie?
I do the Kiki's one.
Hey, man.
Celebration.
Do the Kiki's celebration.
Kiki's a celebration of food. And I'm out.
Motherfucking notes.
Love you, Cuddy.
Y'all too, man.
Love you too. I'm hurt. I need some slim tea.
Give some slim tea.
Bite the box open, baby. Bite the box open. It's a ritual to this shit.
Right. Here's your food.
I needed this.
God damn.
Oh, yes. I love y'all.
Y'all do it. E-Class, man, shout out to you, baby. You ain't had to run.
Yes.
Shout
Oh,
out to DJ all the way to the ones and twos. Go ahead.
and y'all leave your streams up, man, so the video can finish uploading.
Okay.
So we can get a clean cut of everything.
Too easy, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right. Love you guys, man.
Hey, love you. Be
man.
safe.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Take Eddie P3 the hard ways. It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Take Eddie P3 the hard ways. It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Take P3 the hard ways. It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Thank God, Eddie P3 the hard way.